Mike, Mike check. 1 2 1 2. Mike check. 1
Mic
2.
check. Mic check.
Mike. Mike check. All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Gears Cup Series presented by TA Broadcasting. As we're here bringing you all the action live at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park live on Twitch.tv. Thank you for joining me. I am Tom Torrey, aka Horseboat. Also with us tonight and back in the saddle, my co-host and the man behind the scenes, Andy Bisag, aka Trenoir.
What's up, everybody? How you doing tonight?
The drivers are currently qualifying. While they're doing that, we'll update you on last week's exciting race at Charlotte, as well as the latest news, points, and manufacturing standings. Again, as I just mentioned, we are going through qualifying. First group is let go, and there's about 4 cars behind them now. Once they're done to finish qualifying, there's 21 drivers tonight, so there will be a heat race. That was kind of an unexpected surprise here this evening. And let's get a look at tonight and what we're looking at as far as the race goes. Tonight is going to be 50%, so it's going to be 40 laps, 72 miles. A heat race, I'm not sure what that lap count was. Didn't really ask for it as we got here. Stage 1 will be 12 laps. Stage 2 will be 9 laps. Stage 3 will be 13. Pit road speed is 40 miles an hour with a pace speed of 60. Pit window being 7 to 9 laps. Again, if you treat your tires right, you could probably squeak out a couple more than that because you'll be dealing with tires and fuel mileage. So if it goes green the whole way, which I would expect that it might, it definitely could come down to fuel mileage at the end. Well, as we're getting into tonight's race, the stats here provided here by my friend Trenoir. As we take a look, last week's winner being Cody Johnson, Keaton Sawyers in second place with Daniel Dill in third, Zach McCann in fourth, and Fortson Postman in fifth. Stage 1 winner was Cody Johnson, Stage 2 winner Cody Johnson, and Stage 3 Fortson Postman as your winner. And the fastest lap was Mike DeWalt, and they had 6 cautions for 18 laps. As you were hanging out with me over on my channel, you got to see that race last weekend, and it was fun. Missed you there, Trenoir, but was a great race.
Yeah, I was actually at a concert with my wife, Tom. It was a great time, but you know, sometimes we got to step aside for life and enjoy things other than broadcasting as much as I do enjoy being in the booth here with you. Let's take it over to the driver standings, and why don't you give us an update?
So it looks like we'll take a look at the driver standing. Sorry, we had a little bit of technical difficulty. We had a week off together, so haven't been able to be around. Keaton Sawyers is your leader in the series after 11 races, updated as of Charlotte. He has 57 points ahead of Zach McCann. Mike DeWalt right there in third. He continues his climb. Cody Johnson has bounced up again with his 4 wins, 6 top 3s. Consistency is key, and he has been king as of late. Listening in on Thursday's practice, Cody Johnson and Mike DeWalt feel really good about their chances here tonight. Again, Cody Johnson going for win number 5, and I do believe 4 of last 5 races he has won. So as you're looking at your top 15, again, top 10 make the chase. The blue markers indicate that they're locked in, and green means they're mathematically into it.
You know, Tom, you mentioned that we had a week off. We actually had 2 weeks off for me. I'm feeling a little rusty tonight. You know, we had technical difficulties the week prior to last week. I just explained to the folks, you didn't hear me say this, that I had taken my wife to a concert. But the week before that, Xbox decided to not let me join into the game at all, and the race went on without me, although it did go on with you, but in the driver's seat instead of in the broadcast booth. So how did that race go for you anyways? I guess I caught part of your stream last week, but I didn't really see or talk to you much throughout the week about how that went.
Talladega is a hell of a time. I mean, it was a good race. Of course, as I was telling our viewers last week, I tried to stay in the back for a little while. Didn't want to get involved with too many people, but the last day just kind of went for it. Charlotte was action-packed. I mean, you should have been there. They had the Patriot theme going on, so a lot of red, white, and blue stuff. But it was a good time. I mean,
Yeah,
it
Tom,
was. They definitely do not disappoint.
I was actually really disappointed to miss the race at Charlotte for the technical difficulties. We went through a lot of time putting in some cool overlays for the folks at home and some
Yeah.
changing up a few things to spice the theme up as it were. But why don't you take us into the team and manufacturers standings as we're riding around with Keaton here on our bottom right.
Well, so as again updated, 11 races of 30. Joe Gibbs Racing is still continuing to dominate. Front Row Motorsports again still in second place, and Stuart Haas along in third. Penske, Hendrick, Richard Petty, Roush, Fenway, Live Fast, JTT Daughtry Racing, and Richard Childress Racing rounding out your top 10. Again, four, same old story. Leading the race, I should say, leading the standings by a good margin over Chevrolet and Toyota. I imagine that's going to continue. So qualifying, they are goofing off. The qualifying session is over. They are getting ready for the heat race. But again, console racing, you have to run out the timer. It's not like iRacing where we could skip right to that stuff. Unfortunately, we don't get the liberty of doing that. Hopefully here next year, I have been hearing talks of possibly Gears going to iRacing. Definitely something that would trip my trigger and would give our broadcast a buttload more of material to work with.
Well, and they have um, that new game coming out with the World of Outlaws in conjunction with iRacing, and hopefully Gears gets a series involved with that. And I know I'd either like to drive in that or broadcast it, or perhaps both, depending on what types
Right.
of leagues are available in that game.
Yeah, that should be fun. Highly anticipated game here in the fall. World of Outlaws is definitely something that is on my list to pick up this year. Are we looking at our schedule here? As tonight we are at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. And then next week we are off for Memorial Day weekend to hang out with the fam, kick it, cook some brats here as we do in Wisconsin and drink some ice cold brews. But we will be back on the 4th for Kentucky Speedway. It's a night race. That's going to be an all-star race. Another, I would imagine, custom themed night there on June 4th. We will be right here bringing you the actions. And then that will reveal the playoff picture going forward in the schedule going on into the fall. Again, if you are interested in joining the league, the Gears Racing Series are currently looking for Cup drivers, and there are a few spots left on the roster. I do believe some part-time spots, but mostly the full-time roster is set. Many will qualify, but 16 make the race. We encourage any experienced potential drivers to inquire about full-time or part-time opportunities. Please contact us directly through TA Broadcasting or any of our socials, and the email that you see on your screen. Again, the Gears Cup Series is still looking for drivers as we near the halfway point of the season. Again, finishing qualifying in a Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. As Trenoir is in my ear, they are just horsing around, having a good time, getting ready. It's going to be a long race, especially now with the heat race. That'll be definitely interesting to follow up with. I'm going to take a look around here to see who's in car. We got Pringles here tonight, Militia, Tired Kibble, Sean Adam, Nova Race, which is a new guy. Pet My Ducky, Mike Maglia is in the house. Brandon Phillips in the 42, looking hot. Alex Daigle, 93. Black Ninja in the 8, coming back for a second straight week. His road course debut here at the Gears Cup Series. NC Florman in the 34. Quick Squid Juice. Corey Early in the Monster here tonight. Tenacious Z in the Pedigree 18 Toyota Camry. J. Cole in the Apple Bush. Red Apples. Looks like, look at that. Taking a look around here at the 19 at Keaton 813. Cody Johnson is in the house. Ace Sniper is here. Ian Forcier, again, looking to make the show tonight. Red Mamba in the house. Tyler Cubs, a newcomer here to the league in the 95 car, I see. Rock Starling, 379, a new guy as well. He will be representing the 94 car, the Sunoco. Toyota Camry. And of course, X Factor Mike in the Sports Clits, Toyota Camry. We do have a few moments here before the heat race gets set up. Please bear with us. Again, thank you for joining us. It will be a few moments here while they get the heat race set up. Yeah, Andy, Trenoir here is going to read off our qualifying leaderboard. Apparently, I either got disconnected or I backed out of the lobby before I could do so. Trenoir, give us a rundown of who you got there.
So it looks like Alex
least the top
Daigle's
10.
got the pole, and then Rock Starling, and after him, J. Cole, X Factor Mike, NC Floorman, Keaton, Militia, Tenacious Z, Quick Squid Juice, and Tired Kibbles are our top 10. Let's scroll down since we got the time anyways. Let's see. Black Ninja 11th, Nova Race in 12th, Ace Sniper 13th, Stale Pringles in 14th, B-Phil 15th, Ian Forcer in 16th, I Pet My Ducky, one of your personal favorites, in 17th, Red Mamba in 18th, Tyler Cubs 19th, and Cody Johnson starting at the back of the pack is kind of interesting. Wonder what happened there, but I'm sure he'll be working his way to the front as he has been putting on a hell of a show so far this season.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. So he's going to be in the heat race tonight, and that's something that's going to be a rarity. I don't know if he purposely sat back there. I don't know the story on that. Well, hopefully we'll get a little bit of insight later on here tonight. But that is quite interesting. So he's going to have to work his way and be in the top 6 to make the show. Again, only 16 make the race, as the console party chats only house 16 users. So they do like to have communication, especially through the admins in the tower, to have that. So they will have to get in. So 21 racers qualify, 16 make the race. But from 11th on back, they will have to fight here for a shootout. I'm going to get the laps here to see how many they will have to run. Reaching out to the tower now. See what comes back. I'm told by the tower you read the starting off order wrong. Yes. Oh well. At least we know Trenoir can read. Unfortunately, the list that he read was not correct because he was reading from the left and not to the right. Again, another thing with console racing. And again, I got kicked or I disconnected. I have no idea.
Sorry about that, folks. Definitely have a lot going on at once, and trying to read that and control the booth at the same time is obviously too difficult for me.
And listen to this. Listen to this here, Trenoir. So for the heat race tonight, this is going to be ridiculous. It's going to get wild. So 10 laps, 13%, which is the the length or whatever, 4 times tire wear and fuel. It's gonna be wild. 2 laps in, they're gonna be jonesing for some pitting. Apparently, X Factor Mike and Brandon Phillips are on the front row. Congratulations to both of you gentlemen. Again, still get back into the groove of things. This is the perfect place to do it. And then we have a week off, so we get to be rusty again for Kentucky. But actually, I'm pretty stoked for Kentucky. That's the perfect race for an all-star race. It's going to be fun. Happy that we'll be here to bring it to you. Appreciate you hanging out with us while the qualifying has concluded. I want to welcome our heat race advertisement here for the evening. Pink Sleeve Dry Cleaning, rip, slip, or tear will give service with the ultimate care at Pink Sleeve Dry Cleaning. At Pink Sleeve Dry Cleaning, we pull out all the stops when it comes to top-notch service with a smile you can trust. Try them today and use code word GEARS for a 25% discount. That is Pink Sleeve Dry Cleaning, located downtown Milwaukee. Again, thank you for the sponsorship for tonight for the heat race. Again, oldie but a goodie. We appreciate them every time they give us a few bucks to advertise them. It never gives the damn address, though. But we're going to take a quick moment here while they get the heat race set up. We're going to grab a drink and get ready to go. I suggest you do the same here in the Gears Cup Series at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, presented by TA Broadcasting, only on Twitch.tv. Just to let everybody know that is tuning in, and the heat race has started. For some reason, they're having a hard time with the invite. So you're going to see some onboards here. We're going to show you the best that we can. I, unfortunately, am not going to be able to see much, and it would be delayed as it is. So we'll watch it together in its entirety. As we are waiting for invites, we're trying to get dash cams pulled up for you on the fly. We do apologize for the difficulties here. Looks like we had a little bit of trouble here tonight trying to get everything together with the tower. People who qualified usually, well, some of them end up in the heat race, but it looks like here that is not the case. We had one, but he is broadcasting via console and had trouble sending invites. So they're gonna try to send us an invite here when they pit. Hopefully we'll get part of the race. And looks like we got in. So give me one moment. We'll get that for you. So 5 of 10 laps in. Here we go. You got an invite. There you go. We are going to get you something. Something is better than nothing in this case. We'll find out who the leader here is. Got to get as much information gathered as we can. We're about halfway through this race, going on lap 7 of 10. J. Cole, we are going to watch as he gets into the dirt a little bit around the rumble strips. Again, times 4 tire wear. Looks like somebody's fit, and I do believe that might be Ian Fortier. That Busch Light Apple Ford looking sharp this evening at the road course. Canadian Tire. Always love racing trucks here. We used to do that back in the day in another league there, Trenoir.
Yeah, man, it's really been fun through our racing careers doing all the different types of stuff. I know, we did a bunch of Wreckfest for a while, and you know, obviously we've been rolling NASCAR Heat for several years, and the old ASC racing league that we got our original broadcasting start in. Shout out to those guys, and a lot of those live racers we used to roll with that used to literally use that as a off-season practice for their on-season short track driving.
Yeah, and that's probably one of the cool things about the race. Those kinds of guys, and they're fast. I mean, you don't really race them; they really just run away from you. But
oh yeah, and I mean with that sim graphics not quite being as much as they are in some of these games now, but the simulation aspect was spot on, and they put a lot of work into making the physics realistic.
Do believe second place is Tired Kibbles in the 38 in the Speedy Cat. That's Sean Anderson. Tyler Cubs 87 hanging around there as well. Early in this race. We'll ride around with Mr. Kibbs. Take that turn a little rough.
Thank everybody for tuning into the stream tonight, and glad to have you hanging out and watching the heat race for gears at Canadian Tire.
Looks like the leaders for the race so far is going to be, looks like Jay Cole with Josh Cole, Tired Kibbles, Corey Early, Black Ninja, Nova Race, and Tyler Cubs in the top 5. Riding around with Black Ninja, chasing down Corey Early. Battle for third here. We'll hang it right here. There's only got to be a couple laps left. Again, we joined late. We do apologize for that. Sometimes it's Xbox being really weird. Sometimes it's a user error. It can be multiple different things as far as it goes. It's Saturday night. People have been drinking. Corey Early goes into turn 1 there. A little squirrely, comes out all right. 10 times 4 tire wear. Black Ninja putting the pressure on. Again, a couple seconds back from Tired Kibble. All for position here at the end of the race. Like what you see from Corey Early in the monster Chevy. Little loose. So is Black Ninja. Hanging on. Gotta be sticks of butter there for tires. Sticks of butter.
I can only imagine how much feathering there is going on with those brakes right now.
Oh, absolutely. Sliding all over. Black Ninja now falling behind a little bit. Corey Early comes out of that turn very, very nicely. Goes a little hard in the paint, and he's gonna go into the pits. It looks like Tyler Cub is going to hang out there. I think we should cut to him. All right, Red Mamba it is. He's hitting the pits too. 2 laps to go when they come out of here. Rock Starling in the Sunoco Toyota Camry. That is a sharp looking vehicle. I like that car.
Yeah, I like the number 94 Camry. It's pretty sweet.
Looks like he will. NC Floorman's going to hang out there and keep going. Experienced driver is Floorman. 2-car is the transfer spot at the moment. But who knows coming out of here where they're at. Black Ninja
That's
comes
a
out
long
of the pit.
lap to try to make another lap, Tom.
Absolutely. Patrick M6 is on the sidelines in the pit. Again, joined this race a little bit late. We do apologize for that. And Josh Cole going to be your leader, coming to the white flag this time by. In that Busch Light Apple Ford Mustang. Doing a little chase action. Doing all they
You
can.
know, looking at that car, Tom, just makes me want to Busch.
Oh, as he gets a little loose. His Busch was a little shook. Gotta shake off the dingleberries.
You know, we don't like a lot of Busch, because that makes for a bad day.
It does. It really does.
But a little Busch.
Good Lord. It's gonna be a long night. Oh, in the grass goes J. Cole. He's deciding he don't want to drive the whole track. Maybe some of it.
Well, that's the same spot that Keaton got some air off of during their little mess around. I swear he probably got like 30 feet off the ground.
What I'm hearing right now from the tower is NC Floorman, number 34, is in the transfer spot. He is the bubble. We want to connect with him and see where he's at. Oh, and there's people all over. We got Nova racing Red Mamba there. Let's cut to that action. Again, the bubble spot it is. And all these Ford Mustangs are going to come around here for the final time. Take a view from Red Mamba. It is bumping and banging. Going around the final turn. Nova race around. The 2 discount tires. Looking like he will advance.
Wow, what a finish, Tom.
Yeah, good thing we caught that one. If what I'm hearing is correct, the 2 transfers in. Thank you, Factor Mike. Good luck to you tonight in your race. And speaking of the race, Andrew, who is your pick for tonight's race? Since we know what the field is.
I don't know, man. Nova Race really put in some work right there. I think I'm gonna go with the transfer and go with the 2-car tonight as my pick.
Wow.
So,
Well,
hopefully
if
we
I'm
have
a betting man, I'm going to the man at the home track. Alex Daigle, Matt Albert in the 48 car. I am picking him tonight as my pick. Pick to win. And get, I do believe, his first victory here of the season. So it looks like the winner of tonight's race is the 38 car of Tired Kibbles. Tyler Coven second, Josh Cole in third in the 4 car, Corey Early in 4th, Black Ninja in the 8 car, and Nova Race in the 2, rounding out the top 6 to make the final 6 of 16. And getting set up for the main race. Going to be a long one. Thank you to Lock and Cock. In a world where you need security now more than ever, Lock and Cock is a premier choice for all of your cock holstering needs. Whether it be a small Rhode Island Red or a large Jersey Giant, Lock and Cock secures holsters and comforts your cock. Now for only $19.99, it is the time to finally get the security your cock deserves. That's Lock and Cock by EB Worldwide, available on Amazon or local retailers near you. Again, that's Lock and Cock. Thank you for signing back on here this evening for the Canadian Tire event. Again, 72 miles. Looks like we're going to have 40 laps. Again, stage 1's going to be 12 laps. Stage 2 going to be 9, and stage 3 going to be 13. Again, stage 1 will be a good test for that final stage to see if they can stretch it. And as they get ready, we're going to get ready ourselves for the main event, as they are going to get gridded up and get ready to go here. The Gears Cup Series only on TA Broadcasting, presented on twitch.tv. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back in just a moment. Just letting everybody know, on East Coast time, race will begin at 8:55 on East Coast time, 8:55, 7:55 from the Midwest Central time. Again, we'll have about 5 minutes before the race begins. So again, grab a snack, take a piss, and get ready for 40 laps at Canadian Tire. We are just moments away from 40 laps at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. Again, I am Tom Torrey, aka Horseboat. Along with me tonight, Trenoir, aka Andrew Bisag. Always here, bringing you the action, having a good time. Hope you are too. Went down the road here tonight. Had a couple of drinks with the family. That was fun. Hopefully you had a good evening.
Looks like Tom's having a rave in his house tonight.
Just doing it for the start of the stream here. Start of the race. I'm excited. Want to get
Everybody
this
likes when they
underway.
get the new LED lights. We're giving you our office views tonight. No green screens, so you get to see where we do our thing, if you will.
Indeed. Don't judge too much, please.
Glad to have everybody hanging out with us tonight to watch the Gears Cup Series.
And we got
I missed everybody. We got invites coming, so race action will be happening here shortly.
All right, we will take a pace lap around, I believe, before we get going. Again, X Factor Mike on the pole. Brandon Phillips in the 42 car on the outside. Again, a new full-time driver. Again, 40 laps. First stage is going to be, I believe, 12 laps. Stage 2 is going to be 9 laps. Stage 3 going to be 13. Again, they're going to take a formation lap to get lined up. Again, X Factor Mike is your pole sitter with Brandon Phillips on the outside. And once they get that all figured out, we as well will go through the order. Again, thank you for joining us tonight if you're hanging out. Again, we will have driver onboards. Everything that you need here. We'll try to keep everything straight. So it looks like X Factor Mike on the front row. Brandon Phillips outside of him. Cody Johnson and Mike Maglia in row number 2. Looks like row number 3 is going to be Matt Albert and Keaton Sawyers. And it looks like John Militia and Ace Sniper, Tenacious Z and Pringles. And then Sean Anderson. And it looks like Brandon Phillips dropping to the back, I do believe, maybe due to network issues. That would be it. He always has that kind of shitty Walmart internet. The screen up. Again, next week we will be off for Memorial Day. Hopefully you guys will have a great weekend. Who knows? Maybe me and Trenoir will find something to do. Maybe hang out with you guys online. Maybe do a little Jackbox party pack. Any viewers that would like to join us would be a great time. I know I'll be cooking out at some point. That is always the plan for my fat ass. Again, 12 laps. Well, technically 11 here with the pace lap. Fuel range is 7 and 9 in tire wear. Ooh. Okay, Keaton Sawyers is our featured driver of the night, and away we go. If you're here, that means we're turning gears. I think Gears Cup Series only on TA Broadcasting. X Factor Mike off to a good lead. Mike McLean, that Velveeta Chevrolet fighting Cody Johnson for second as Cody Johnson loses momentum and will fall back a few spots. And it looks like Keaton Sawyers, we will come up and take that away. JGR trying to dominate here yet tonight. Again, Mike DeWalt in the Sports Clits Toyota Camry. Off and running. Put a lot of time in. Toyotas we have seen a lot of here up front. Again, this is laps 2 of 12. I would imagine they will have to pit at some point. Mike DeWalt out to an early lead. Looks like Keaton Sawyers in second. Maglia in third. Johnson in fourth. Albert in fifth. Pringles in sixth. Fortson Poston. And John Militia. Looks like they were back there in seventh, I believe. With Zach McCann. And for the first time tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to the quad cam. Let's hit it. And who do we got here tonight for quad cam participants?
We got Cody Johnson in the top left. Factor Mike, he has been holding it down in the top right for a while, but for good reason. Alex Daigle is going to continue to be in our bottom right. And in our bottom left, we are going to ride around with Militia in the 88, letting all the drivers out there know that if you do stream from your system, you can get featured on the quad cam or as our featured driver in live look-ins, which we will be featuring tonight for the first time. We will be featuring driver streams as a featured stream, and pretty excited to announce that. Kind of threw a curveball your way, Tom, but we will be having a featured driver stream tonight.
Great. Again, if you're just joining us, Mike DeWalt is your leader in the 20 car, Sports Clits Chevrolet, or Chevrolet Toyota Camry. We're going to take a look into the quad cam, and you're having a great time here at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. If they start getting separated, again, running order right now is X Factor Mike in the 20, Sawyers in second in the 19 car, Maglia in third, fourth is Cody Johnson, fifth is Matt Albert. Looks like, Stale Pringles, Fortson Poston, and then Matt Albert sixth. That can in like seventh, and then looks like John Militia in eighth back there in the 88 car. Good to see him back in the saddle. Use promo code Adria. And so it looks like, as I'm just moseying around on my camera angles, it looks like Brandon Phillips is having some network issues and is just riding around in last. Unfortunately for him, because he is a fast road course racer, does a lot of F1. It's just unfortunate that he is not going to be as competitive. And looks like Cody Johnson getting bumped out of line. He's going to lose position and fall behind in between Fortson Poston and Matt Albert. So Cody Johnson riding around there in about seventh. In second. Toyota's in first and second, followed by Chevrolet. From what I understand, they're going to have to pit here pretty quick. All depending on how you save. But Mike DeWalt is our leader and really not even close. Give me one moment, engineer. There we go. So it looks like we are spread out here. Looks like Sawyers is going to pit. DeWalt is going to stay out, I believe. Sawyers will pit. Looks like they're about 8 laps in of 12 complete. 7 or 8, excuse me. About 7. So Keaton Sawyers in second, Mike DeWalt in first, Maglia in third. Well, Keaton Sawyers actually pitted, so Maglia's in second. Fortson Poston in third. Cody Johnson hanging around there as well. And we have some action. Matt Albert. Wow.
He's like power sliding out here, Fast and Furious style, Tom.
I love it. Using the e-brake. Just kidding. There probably isn't one. I love the Prings. Prings is the man.
You know, I really do like to be able to bring the quad cam to the folks at home. It just allows us a really different angle of all the views in the track, kind of what's going on, especially here at a road course. Everything gets spread out and kind of hard to follow. It's great that, you know, in our fortune tonight, Factor Mike happens to be in the lead, so we can follow him in the top right. And behind him, you know, we do have Cody Johnson. I apologize, I had a different stream pulled up before, but got that corrected. And then as we see Alex Daigle just coming out of the pits. And down in the bottom left, I can bring you the live feed from, you know, from our engineering booth. So it's pretty awesome. Always glad to be working with you, Tom.
Zach McCann, thank you. And Cody Johnson trade position. Josh Cole behind him. Again, Mike DeWalt still your leader. 4 laps to go next time by. Mike, from what I can tell, is going to have to pit pretty soon. I don't think you could save 4 laps of fuel riding around here. Again, times 2 tire wear and fuel. All right, let's take a live look in now with number 36, the Select Blinds Ford Mustang, Cody Johnson. Chasing him down is Josh Cole. Cole making good position on Johnson. DeWalt's still your leader. He's going to have to pit here shortly, and that's going to change some things up. And yes, he will. He just pitted now. And Cody Johnson, one of the best drivers in the league, and he has come out and shown it this season. He is a natural talent in the car. And Matt Albert looks like he's spun out.
We're heading back to
Headed
the
back
quad
to
cam.
quad cam. Yeah, let's take a look. Apparently there's some action that's unfolding that we are not privy to. Again, once it gets this far out, everybody is spread out. It's a little tougher to manage. And Cody Johnson out of LaGrange, Georgia. Big Terry Labonte and Chase Elliott fan. He is currently riding in second. He loves hot wings, and he tries to remain humble. He's doing the best that he can riding around in second. Mike DeWalt bumps back to fourth. Getting yelled at by my engineer. Hating on me right now because I have no idea what the hell's going on his side for the moment. Yes, yes. We have about 2 laps here left to go. Levicar is in the pits. Cody Johnson is your leader, but he will have to pit. He's got to have to pit. Got to want it. Mike DeWalt moves up in the second. 1 lap to go. Next time by. I don't know. We get 1 lap here to go coming up here soon. Cody Johnson is your leader. Mike DeWalt in second, trying to run him down and making good time. But will he catch him? Fuel light is on. Looks like Johnson could make it. Go live looking at Cody Johnson. And as I mentioned before, he's out of LaGrange, Georgia. Big Terry Labonte fan. Loves the Kellogg's Corn Flakes car. Loves hot wings. Maybe like hot chicks. Currently our leader. He is burning the midnight oil as he's trying to win stage 1.
I can't believe he made it up the hill, Tom.
I know it. He is out of fuel.
Like he's been out.
Is he going to hang on?
And look at his tire lights are on.
The vault is coming. The vault is coming, but he's not going to have enough. He is not going to have enough, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Johnson is your stage 1 winner. Whipping it out and putting it right on the table. Thank you going out to our ad to Schmidt's Hits Gentlemen's Club, located on the corner of Old World 3rd in Wisconsin and in Milwaukee. Schmidt's Hits Gentlemen's Club offers only the highest quality entertainers while bringing you the service you desire at a price that's nice. And all you can eat buffet at $10.99. That's so damn good you might offer your entertainer a bite. Stop in early in the week for Mondays where the ladies bare their bush and show their tush. That's Schmidt's Hits Gentlemen's Club, located in the corner of Old World 3rd in Wisconsin, Milwaukee. Again, your winner, Cody Johnson, stage 1. Mike DeWalt in second. I do believe it was Sean Anderson in third. Yeah, and Brandon Phillips possibly in fourth. And those would be the stage points. Again, as they get ready to pit and bring it back to you. Again, 9 laps for stage 2, so they're not going to have to pit at all. And I do believe there will be some aggressive driving going on.
Yeah, it'll be.
Here we go.
Oh, here we go. What do we say when we get going, Tom? You know, we like to say it.
Yeah, if you're here, that means we're turning gears at the Gears Cup Series on TA Broadcasting, presented by Twitch.tv. And we have a lot of action with the network transition boy, Brandon Phillips, lagging around. Got that DSL internet. And Sean Anderson gets into Mike DeWalt, and then Kibbles gets in to Keaton Sawyers. Fortson Poston is going to take advantage of that. Drop it into third. Josh Cole, and wow, Brandon Phillips is all over the place. Wow, he needs to get closer to the McDonald's Wi-Fi that he's in the parking lot of out in his hometown in Pittsburgh. And Cody Johnson at first, Mike DeWalt in second, Fortson Poston in third, Keaton Sawyers in fifth or fourth. I can't count. Josh Cole rounding out your top 5. And thank you again to Schmidt's Tits Gentlemen's Club for providing high quality entertainment at an affordable price. Again, 9 laps here into stage 2, as this will be the first of it. 8 laps to go. Cody Johnson out to a decent-sized lead for the moment. Again, Cody Johnson in practice was very fast, as well as Mike DeWalt. Again, I see as we get closer to the championship and getting into the playoffs, it's going to be Keaton Sawyers in that mix. It's going to be Cody Johnson. It's going to be everybody, basically, as we're coming to find out, chasing Cody Johnson. I'm going to say his name a ton of times. Reminds me of saying Jimmy Johnson. Well, looks like Cody Johnson select line forward in first, and then Mike DeWalt in second, and Keaton Sawyers in third, Fortson Poston in fourth, Josh Cole in fifth. Let's take a look back here in the middle of the pack, if we will, at about Josh Cole on back. Okay, Benoit's going to take us to the quadcast, only here on TA Broadcasting. Like kind of the Cubs gets a little out wide, trying to stay out of Brandon Phillips' way. A lot of action all over the track. Little battles everywhere you look as they get further and further spread out. Good battle between Fortson Poston and Josh Cole. A live look at Alex Daigle here in the 48 alley. And a huge battle with Maglia, a sniper, Zach McCann, Matt Albert, and then you see Brandon Phillips' ass lagging all over the place there, just inside the top 10. Again, side-by-side racing. Coming to the line, we'll have 7 laps to go, and a little bump by Albert on Maglia. Zach McCann trying to get the hell out of here, but cannot. I hate to say it because, Brandon's all right in my book. But he probably should bark. It looks like Matt Albert having a little bit of a tough time there. And if else to make a move. Looks like Nova Race is done for the evening. It looks like Brandon Phillips is getting into other cars on the track. Just looks like he's just having some issues tonight. He may be fast, but when you're doing weird shit with your internet, you can't be looking on your... Apparently he doesn't have the bandwidth for tonight. And your leader still out there right now is Cody Johnson. Mike DeWalt in second, trying to chase him down as he's looking like he's gaining a little time, staying with him. This is a good battle for the lead, and I think we're going to see this all night long between the two of these guys. I was hoping Matt Albert would be fast and get out there, as he was my pick. But it looks like it's going to be Cody Johnson and Mike DeWalt. Mike DeWalt really closed up quickly on Johnson. And he seems to really have a good run coming out of this turn. And down the straightaway, Canadian Tire. And they're going to have plenty of time here. They won't have to worry about pitting. At least they do not believe so. Going to the inside as DeWalt can't get his nose in there. But he's going to try here going into one quite possibly. Oh, and he hits the wall. They both do. All that momentum, all that time trying to catch his door, and he does. But loses it. Hopefully he'll gain that back up here. Again, only a few laps to go here in stage 2. DeWalt applying the pressure now. All over Johnson. Again, the battle for first and second. I hope we're focusing on that, or else I'm just talking out of my ass the entire stage. Again, it looks like we have coming up on 3 laps to go here this time by. Again, thank you for hanging out if you're hanging out in the chat. Or just lurking. Doing a live look at with Cody Johnson. As you can see, Mike DeWalt is all over him. Or maybe you can't see, you can see his dash. But he has his hands full. He's got one eye towards the front and one eye on the rear view mirror. As it's really hard going down that hill in 2 and 3. You have to hit it just right or you could get loose and end up in the wall. Again, these Cup cars in NASCAR Heat 5, pretty loose, as it were. Take a look on board with Keaton Sawyers. With Josh Cole. Again, 3 laps to go here. 2 laps to go at the line. Everybody is spread out here a good ways. Still little battles if somebody slips. But I think that battle that you want is right up front. Yeah, it is a good one. DeWalt now making up that time loss as he hit in turn 1. Only a car length back now with 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go in stage 2. Again, Cody Johnson, your winner in stage 1. But DeWalt trying desperately to get this stage win. Needs the points. Again, 3rd place in the points. Cody Johnson right there in 4th, but keeping up with his consistency, he will be the leader in no time. Keaton Sawyer's hanging out there in the top 3 as well. Our points leader. DeWalt almost kisses that rear bumper of that Ford Mustang of the 36 Select blinds. The second group of cars is a good ways back. These guys have put in the time in the practice. And again, here at the Gears Cup Series, we only, the 16 of the best make the race. Flat out. Good competition, and glad we are here with you, bringing it to you live each and every Saturday night. Coming around the final turn again. 1 lap to go here in stage 2. And I believe they're going to go for broke here. DeWalt, I think, is going to go for broke. Live look in with X Factor Mike again, the man from Peoria, Illinois. Take a listen in and see if he's talking in the party chat. We all do. Oh, Cody Johnson makes a mistake. Mike DeWalt is your new leader. He pounced like a dog in heat. In his Sports Clips haircut, Toyota Camry. Cody Johnson makes 1 mistake, and that's all it takes. And your stage 2 winner is the Toyota Camry. Mike DeWalt, Cody Johnson in second with the select lines. Looks like Jake Cole, Josh Cole third, and Fortson Poston in fourth. Again, want to shout out to our Heat 2 Stage 2 advertisement tonight. Shout out to Danny DeVito's Libido Cream. Have pills or erectile dysfunction medication have no effect? Do you suffer from not being able to lay the pipe? Try Danny DeVito's Libido Cream. A couple rubs and tugs and your peen will perform like the college band whore of yesteryear. For 6 easy payments of $69.99, you too can get your masculinity back and be the stud she's always dreamed of. Again, that's Danny DeVito's Libido Cream. Look at the man. He approves it. Available on Amazon. Everything's available on Amazon. Word from the tower is Cody downshifted on accident in the hairpin, causing him to lose control.
That's a bummer.
And that is definitely a bummer.
Hopefully we can hear about that later on.
Yeah, I would like to hear it. Again, stage 3, 13 laps they will have to fit. This will be a dash for the cash to save your ass.
You're here, you're turning gears.
Yeah, that's whatever that is. Josh Cole now in the Busch Light Apple Ford. Having a good time. I'm sorry. I'm inebriated. Got my engineer in my ear talking shit. We're having a good time here tonight. Got to make the best of the road course. It gets a little crazy. Posting up. Getting Busch out of the way. DeWalt. DeWalt looks like Cole is lagging a little bit, or he got a little loose. I don't know what the hell happened there. Keaton Sawyer's in third, Ace Sniper fourth. Brandon Phillips glitching in fifth. Fortson Poston in sixth. We have ourselves a race, ladies and gentlemen. Cody Johnson is going to have to battle back now. Otherwise, it's going to be the Mike DeWalt show the rest of the way. Very excited. I couldn't believe that happened. Again, one false move and it changes the whole race. Keaton Sawyer's going the hard paint against Josh Cole for second. Not going to make the pass. Cole fires back. I do believe they made contact. Only furthers the distance from Michael DeWalt. Again, either Cody Johnson is going to save, and get this victory, or we're going to have trouble. Let's hit it to the quad cam here tonight. I love the quad cam. We know you love the quad cam. bringing it back to you each and every week. Nice. Going to vote for it. Looks like Mike Maglia is featured in the quad cam here with a Velveeta 37 battling for position. Working against Cody Johnson and Matt Albert, Tyler Cobb, and Zach McCann. Love to see Mr. Maglia. I bet my duckie's probably one of my favorite gamer tags out there, besides some pretty grotesque ones I will not repeat on stream.
You can tell that Factor Mike and Cody Johnson put in the time. I know he downshifted, but they really were dominating. I'd like to see if Cody can make a comeback on a road course. We've seen him do it on a speedway before, so it'll be interesting if he can actually make up the ground here. And it's final stage, so maybe he made some adjustments there. I don't know, but it's going to be hard to make a comeback.
Talking with Mike a little bit this week, he kind of talked about how, we're starting to get into the meat of the season. A win is important to lock yourself in the chase now, especially if you've made it this far. You've come to the races each and every week. You're mathematically in to continue, but a win would be super helpful, especially for DeWalt's case. He's been climbing up in the standings all season long, has yet to win a race. Tonight seems to be his night so far, as he is our leader. Featuring the quad cam tonight in the Pedigree 18 Toyota Camry, Zach McCann, Tenacious Z, again, new father as well. So it looks like Mike DeWalt is in first, Josh Cole is in second, Keaton Sawyer's in third, Ace Sniper in fourth, even though he just hit the inside wall, Fortson Poston in fifth. Looking like he's going to overtake Forrest here just shortly. Maglia down there. Matt Albert climbing, scratching and clawing his way back up to the standings. He is fighting hard against a Sniper in the 12 Menards car. Mike Maglia ready to pounce there as well. And everybody's starting to spread out, but that battle for the top 5 there is the important one. Looks like Matt Albert is our featured driver again. This is his home race here tonight. He is from Canada. Young driver, quite talented, one of the admins of the Gears Cup Series. Hell of a racer. Says he's from Radiator Springs. His favorite driver is Toe Mater, world's best backwards driver. He likes pizza with pineapple, anchovies, jalapenos, and guac dip. Says, quote to live by, do you have enough gas, dude? Are you really going to win this race? And then he takes advantage of an elderly man. Wow. Looks like Toronto Maple Leafs haven't won a Stanley Cup since the NHL had 6 teams. sounds like a salty.
So I mean, I know we're from the land of the big snow ourselves, but if being from Canada, they get like a month to race up there or something like that?
I don't know. I have no idea. You're asking the wrong guy. You're asking the wrong guy, Chief. I don't know.
You're the chief. I'm just I just shovel the coal around here.
X Factor Mike again, your leader. Mike DeWalt in the Sports Glitz Toyota Camry. Josh Cole in second in the Busch Light Apple Ford Mustang. In third is Keaton Sawyer's fourth. Fortson Poston. Whoever is in fifth, I'm not going to look because I'm watching this battle for second right now between Josh Cole and Keaton Sawyers. Again, next week we will be off for Memorial Day, kicking it with the family. I'm looking forward to that. My wife and my kids will be excited that they actually have Dad for a Saturday night. Josh Cole hits the inside wall of one. Can't wait to cook out. Keaton Sawyer's trying to battle for second. Got on two wheels and kept it together. I'm surprised. I've seen that in Truck Series. Have not seen it in Cup in a minute. Yeah, it's wet and wild here tonight at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. Again, June 4th is coming up quick. Our playoff schedule will be announced, and Josh Cole loses it and will concede positions. He will drop back to 5th, but not for long. Matt Albert will overtake that as well. So Keaton Sawyer's now moved up into 2nd place, Poston in 3rd, Albert in 4th, and Cole in 5th, excuse me. Mike DeWalt getting loose, coming out of the final turn, giving up some time to Keaton Sawyers, as now Sawyers can see him. Looks like right now we have 7 laps to go. 7 laps to go. They're going to have to pit at least one more time. No cautions tonight. I love to see that. Caution-free race. Makes things go by a little smoother. But again, it's been all Mike DeWalt from the end of stage 2 with the mistake that Cody Johnson made up until now. So Cody Johnson was your winner of stage 1. Mike DeWalt, your winner of stage 2. We are in the thick of it for the final stage. Riding along now with X Factor Mike. Again, a driver from Peoria, Illinois. His favorite driver is Christopher Bell. He loves a good set of crab legs. Again, he doesn't believe John Wilkes Booth. He didn't do it.
Love crabs and legs. I don't like having crabs, eating crabs.
He got to play Poop Hunter Call of the Cat Box.
Dude, he has been bugging me so much to let him play the advanced copy that the studio gave us, and I haven't even let him touch it.
You know, he got a little piece. We gave him a little demo, and now he wants the rest. And it's just, you know, you feed a cat, you know, just a little bit, he'll be back for the whole bag. Again, looks like Mike DeWalt is your leader. That Toyota Camry and the Sports Clicks haircuts. Should not have had those drinks this evening. I'm feeling loose and goosey, but having fun here. TA Broadcasting. No, I should have been. I should have had more. Again, the only driver to not finish this race so far is going to be Nova Race. He's a newer driver to the league. And that is unfortunate. Trying to check around with Cody Johnson just to see where he's at. I do believe Cody Johnson's going to lurk around here and try to save some fuel, and I do believe he has, but would it be enough? And, you know, I don't know. Let's hit it back to the quad cam here, as we have a few laps remaining. Got Corey Early, quick squid juice in that monster #1 Chevrolet. Played a little Fortnite with him earlier, and we got a win with a squad victory. Yeah, I'm going to gloat about that on air.
It's all right. Kudos to you. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
That's right. Pitting will have to happen too. Keaton Sawyers is in 2nd. Sports and Post Daddy in 3rd. Toyota in the top 3. Again, this race, I figured, yep, looks like the top 3 are pitting together right now. No. Brandon Phillips out there now. Looks like Looks like his internet is all better. What I am told, he is in the men's bathroom at the McDonald's currently. McDonald's is his sponsor, so he gives free Wi-Fi. Exclusive 4G. Not the 5G, come on. But it looks like his network issues has cleaned up, and he's on two wheels. Looks like exiting are the leaders, or were the leaders. Looks like Cody Johnson has moved up to second. Don't know who the hell the leader is at the moment. DeWalt has moved back to fourth. Kibbles is in third. No. Poston and Sniper battling for position. Kibbles and Johnson battling for position. Looks like Pringles is in fifth. Ace Sniper in sixth. That's all for position here coming to the end. 3 laps to go at the line. Trying to find out who the leader is for you here. Looks like I believe that was Josh Cole, but he has just pitted. Yes, I do believe it's Josh Cole. Now it's going to be Cody Johnson, your leader. Andrew, if you want to double check the dash cam for his stream, I do believe that is correct. Cody Johnson's your leader with Sean Anderson in second, with X Factor Michael DeWalt in third. And that's all you need to know. Because at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park, hard to keep track. Go to iRacing, boys. Do it. Just kidding. Not this season. Johnson again saving tire, saving fuel, but will it be enough? Johnson, Kibbles, X Factor Mike, Stale Pringles, and Ace Sniper 130 are your top 5. Again, coming to the line will be 2 to go. Thank you so much for having us. Thank you to all of our sponsors this evening. Again, we will be off next week, but after that is the All-Star Race at Kentucky Motor Speedway. Kibbles is going to have to pit, giving second now to X Factor Mike. Trying to run Cody Johnson down. 2 laps to go. Can he do it? Can he do it? What a race here tonight. Again, a caution-free race has gone pretty smoothly. Very happy with the result. Can't wait to get to Kentucky. And folks, you might see us back here on tonight here. Maybe do a little baseball. Who knows? I don't know what we'll get into. Mike DeWalt all over the back bumper of Cody Johnson. We got action, Jackson.
Jake Cole does it 2 tires.
Oh, man. It's getting wild. But now we're side by side for the lead here, boys. 2 laps to go. Mike DeWalt makes the pass on the outside. Is he going to close the door? He does. Takes the lead over. We have 1 lap to go coming to the line here. 72 miles about to be complete. And he has made the pass for the lead. All he has to do is hold on to it. Again, roles reversed like in stage 2 as we talked about before, Andy. An accidental downshift by Cody Johnson gave essentially DeWalt the win for stage 2. And maybe that's the confidence that Mike DeWalt needed. He's had really good runs all season long. Couldn't make the Talladega race, unfortunately. But this win, if he can pull it off, will be fantastic. And an exciting victory. If he could pull it off. See, or win number 1, it would be for him tonight on the season. In the All-Star race in 2 weeks at Kentucky. Looking forward to that. He is pulling away from Cody Johnson. So looks like the number 20 Sports Clips Toyota Camry. Mike DeWalt comes around for the final time. He is your winner here at Canadian Tire Motorsport Park on TA Broadcasting, brought to you by Twitch.tv. We will get an interview with the winner of tonight's race. Maybe we'll get Cody Johnson in here too. I know we've done that before. Pringles in third, Josh Cole in fourth, Keaton Sawyer in fifth, Ace Sniper sixth, Matt Albert in seventh, Tired Kibbles in eighth, Tenacious Z in ninth, and John Militia, the 88 car, rounding out your top 10. What a great evening. Happy that you could be here with us before we take the week off and come back at you at Kentucky. Kentucky's going to be a hell of a show. Hell of a show. We can get the winners here.
Factor Mike, Cody Johnson, Stale Pringles, Keaton, J. Cole, Ace Sniper, Alex Daigle, Tired Kibbles, Tenacious Z, and Militia, rounding out your top 10 tonight, folks.
Indeed, indeed. We'll get with our drivers here in just a moment. Again, thank you so much for taking the time out here to talk with us, boys. Mike DeWalt, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations, sir, on victory number 1 of the season. Fast as hell, stage 2 winner. Pulling it. Just fantastic driving all the way around. Give us a little breakdown on how your night went.
Man, I am so stoked. That race was awesome. Man, we had a really fast car tonight. Really went smoothly. Had a really good battle with CJ there for most of the race. But I was knocking on the door the past few weeks with speed of getting to victory lane. So this one feels really good, and I'm glad I'm finally basically virtually locked into the chase. So that's the biggest part. But very stoked.
Yeah, that's what I was saying too. I mean, the win, a stage win is sweet, but that final win is even sweeter just to round out your evening. Congratulations on your first win here of the season, locking yourself into the chase. Again, a good way to head into Memorial Day for sure.
Yeah, dude, thank you.
Cody Johnson, do you have a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Give us a breakdown on what the hell happened at the end of stage 2 there.
At the end of stage 2, let's see. So stage 2, we had enough fuel. I went into, I don't know what turn that is, but threw it into second instead of third, and it shot me up in the sand pit. Gave it away. But Factor Mike was quick, and I knew I was going to have to battle with him. But I figured there'd be more that saved, so I was going to gamble in the third stage and try to save, but it didn't work out. It was obviously quicker to pit. Factor Mike, he was, like I said, he was quick, so he deserved it, and I'm glad to see him win.
Yeah, it was a solid race all the way around. I was kind of fixated on that. You guys really made the middle and the end of stage 2 really just something to watch for everybody, and a caution-free race for everyone tonight. Again, appreciate you both stopping out. Again, a top 3 get there for second place. We're going to add somebody else here to the party here. Just one moment. We want to get one more interview in. A guy that I like personally. See if we can get him in the chat. see here. Yeah, for some reason it is not letting me add him. Yeah, we're having trouble here with Stale Pringles trying to get an interview with him here. If we can add him now. Sorry for the small interruption here. Yeah, for some reason it won't let us add him. We'll try to get him here in 2 weeks and maybe get a little pre-race interview, a little recorded thing here for you. Yeah, for some reason it is not letting us do that. All right, again, we are off next week for Memorial Day, but on June 4th, we will be back to bring you the All-Star Race, the playoff premiere schedule that everybody will get to see. And we will continue on here at the Gears Cup Series. Have a great evening. Thank you from us here at TA Broadcasting. I'm Tom Torrey, a.k.a. Horseboat, alongside with me, Andrew Bisag, a.k.a. Trenoir.